non cadrai farfallone amoroso, notte giorno di giorno girando, delle belle turbando in riposo, narcisetto adocino d'amor. Delle belle turbando in riposo, narcisetto adocino d'amor. Non avrai questi bei pennacchini.
Gross. Hey, Kyle. Yep, I just got down to the basement. It's so dusty. Yeah, no, I have grandma's stuff upstairs whenever mom is ready. I have no idea of where to start. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Nope, I can do that. Uh-huh. This is just hard. Okay. Bye. Oh, photographs. Oh, what is this? Oh, fuck, is that? Hey, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, I just found a painting down here. So what should I do? I don't want to call the ACD. Well, I don't want them in her house, Kyle. Well, why did Grandma even have it in the first place? Smuggling. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but what if I get blamed for all of this? I don't want to. Well, it could.
Oh, I didn't notice you there.
Who the fuck?
Look, flash your little rectangle all you want. Just stay a few feet away, okay?
Who are you? How the fuck did you get down here?
I came from the painting, darling. Well, do I really have to say it?
Are you on drugs or something? Get out of my house!
Oh, incredible. More lighting. That is just what we needed. So I'll sit like this.
Get back!
Wow. Usually what my bodyguards would say to you, being an international superstar and all.
An international superstar? Who the hell are you?
You don't... I'm the Mona Lisa. People crowd around to see me every day. Well, they used to. They'd push and shove just to get their little rectangles out so they could show the rectangles who I am. The rectangles would sometimes flash in excitement. Still nothing.
Wait. What? The Mona Lisa? Is that painting? Oh. What the fuck? There was a painting right there.
Yes, idiot, that is my frame.
No, your frame. No, there was a painting right there, and I just saw it. What the hell is going on?
I graciously came out of my frame to meet you, and I never meet my fans, so I deserve some respect now.
No, you need to explain to me what is going on.
No.
Look, Lisa, I'm sorry for disrespecting you. I am. I'm not going to kiss your hand, but I would love an explanation as to why you are standing in front of me.
Really? You know, lady, I respect that. Fame is so tiresome, especially being a woman in fame. Don't even get me started on that. Well, some lady took me here after my home was shut down. At first, I thought I was being stolen again, but this lady was trying to protect me. Me, along with many other paintings, were whisked away to be hidden around the world. The first woman who has ever owned me. It was glorious. Fantastic.
Grandma Helen took you after the war? Oh my God. Grandma Helen was such a badass.
She is indeed. And where might she be? I miss her terribly, and the space down here, very drab. Pardon me. Just needs to be lit better.
Helen died last month.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's okay. She passed away peacefully. She was an incredible woman. My biggest role model. I always wondered what it would like to live the life she lived. She was so brave, so brilliant. I feel like I don't have an ounce of that bravery that she had in her, and that there's this part of me that's like just I'm telling all of this to a painting right now.
Oh, gosh, friend. So you own me now? 2 women in a row, my lucky stars. Oh, I'm so overcome with joy. You have your grandmother's sweet, sweet eyes. I'm glad those same eyes will be gazing on me.
Well, I'm sorry, Lisa, but I can't keep you.
So you're going to sell me?
No. I have to turn you into the art collection department. It's illegal to own physical copies of paintings. I could go to jail.
Look, but your grandmother brought me here to be saved from these people. Wouldn't you want to honor her wishes? They were only in Europe when your grandmother took me.
Yeah, well, they're here now, and I have to turn you in.
But wait. Art is made to be enjoyed by people. People like you. The beauty is seeing it preserved from ages past, to see its cracks. You have to understand how vital I can be for you.
I know. I don't agree with it either. I guess Grandma Helen had the same idea as you, but I can't keep you. I'm sorry, Lisa.
No, wait, I am not going to be holed up in some archive for the rest of my days. I would rather burn. Just hear me out. In Leonardo's hands, I was sacred. I was art. I was joy. To every man after him, I have just been a conquest. The spoils of war. When your lovely grandmother took me, I felt sacred again. She saw the real me. She wanted to see it. Don't make me go back. Please, I beg of you, keep me.
Lisa, I'm sorry, but I don't think you realize how serious the consequences are. I wish I could be that woman for you, but I just can't.
Fine then. I'll just have to show you my life.
What? How?
Like this. Leonardo da Vinci, 1503. Right now, he's probably working on a flying machine or some scuba diving suit.
A what?
I don't know. I don't care. Just look at him. There is just something about him that draws you to him. He's perfect in every way. Let's go talk to him.
I think I'm tripping right now. I have to be tripping right now.
I didn't see you trip. You're still standing. Come on. Leonardo! Leonardo, do you hear me? Ugh, lady, what is your name? I never caught it.
Gwen.
Gwen? No. Honey, I'm changing it. How about Guinevere or Gwendoline or I don't know. Lisa. Lisa is a fantastic name.
How did you just bring this man into my basement?
Oh, I don't know, honestly. I just do it. I'm famous. Let's go talk to him. Come on, get over it.
Ankylo.
Damn it, Lisa! Next time a major historical figure comes into this drab, dilapidated, disgusting basement, be a little more urgent next time, please. You just missed our chance to meet the most beautiful mind of the Italian Renaissance.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'll be a little more chill, I guess. And my name's Gwen, and cool it on the basement comments. Grandma Helen was old. We both know she would have made a better space for you if she could.
Okay. I apologize deeply. I lost my patience, and that is not particularly chill of me. Correct, Gwendoline?
Correct. Maybe you could have given me a warning before we meet these people. I'm already talking to a painting. And please call me Gwen.
No. Okay, we're going to Napoleon's bedroom.
Whoa, to the warning or to my name? And like Napoleon?
Both, but I just gave you a warning, so there you go. And yes, Napoleon. He chose me to be in his bedroom because he just adored my mystery and nuance. And he's just a disgusting, egotistical maniac. You'll see. I know all of his secrets. All of them. Let's go.
What?
Holy shit.
Yeah, imagine this 7 days a week. Hey, Shorty, remember me?
I am not. The Mona Lisa. Incroyable. How could I ever forget my most prized painting in the world? My nearest companion.
Yeah, let's not call us companions.
Really? You were my comfort for these sore eyes after a long day. You were my relief when my Josephine betrayed my soul. You were.
This is a little gross.
Unless you are an unreasonably expensive courtesan, I don't particularly give une petite shit who you are, what you have to say, my dear.
All right, shoo. Shoo, enough compensating.
Oh, compensating for what?
Okay, audience. I'm about to set this guy off. I'll love it. You'll love it. It'll be great. Napoleon, I was in your bedroom. What do you think I saw every day? That wee monsieur down south.
Well played. Your strategy to disarm me was very effective. But I'm still smarter than you.
Are you really all that smart? Invading Russia wasn't such a great idea.
Yes! I am a tactical genius. God sent an angel down to grant me eternal powers. Your Leonardo is so regarded for his brilliance. That prick was too lazy to pull his pants up in the morning.
He wasn't lazy. He was fascinated by the world and wanted to learn every nook and cranny of how it operated.
Fascinated by ideas. Ideas are nothing. unless action comes behind them. Action is what matters, not the flattery fluff that comes popping from left to right. You should feel grateful that I owned you, a man of real action.
For what? 5 years or something? Oh, wow. Then you got exiled, idiot. A man of action, you are. You don't know the last thing about Leonardo, so shut it, little corporal.
Oh, you think you're so witty, don't you? Do you think your Leonardo painted you to have that wit? Your opinions on this and that? You are simply just a pretty face to hang on my wall. That is all you are.
Maybe to your dense skull I am, but the billions of people that used to crowd around me for hundreds of years didn't think so. They saw me as more than that. They would recognize my face 10 times quicker than yours, even though you, somehow, conquered half of Europe. So, really, just a pretty face and something to own. Shame.
You are a painting. What am I supposed to think?
I'm standing right in front of you, aren't I? I think I'm more than just a painting. And you might want to calm down, little buddy. Don't want to wake up your little drummer boy down there.
Enough! Enough! How dare you speak to me like this?
Checkmate. Yeah, all right, Gwen. Napoleon here is going to have his tantrum, and we're going to let him have some privacy.
No! 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 You get up!
That was insane.
Ugh, he was such a pain in my frame. You can see where I'm coming from, right? And hey, call these men out next time. These dumbos can't handle a woman arguing with them.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I will. I'm sorry you had to see all that stuff when you were in his bedroom. It's so terrible. I mean, the penis stuff, it's just...
Oh, I lied. I never actually saw it. I always looked away. I just wanted to make him mad.
What? You're smart. Are you bothered after all that stuff he said to you? And about Leonardo?
Oh. No, not at all. I've heard that from everywhere. And Leonardo was a kind man. How do you know about Napoleon and not about me?
Oh, well, I'm a history major. I think since you've been gone, art hasn't been on people's minds. I never liked him because of all the disgusting wars he waged. It reminded me too much of the invasion.
The invasion?
Yeah. Well, that's what caused Grandma to take you away, I guess. There was a world war that started when I was 10. It was horrible. So many lives and families were destroyed. I'm just grateful my brother made it out alive.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Well, I'm glad your grandmother protected me. But if it were like the last time I was lost, you would be on the front page of every newspaper.
You've been lost before.
Oh, yes, honey. Men from all around the world were trying to get their hands on me. After Napoleon's bedroom, they took me to my real home, the Louvre.
Oh, I think I've heard of this place. They turned it into an armory.
Ah, that's icky. That's where people started to become fascinated with my mystery. But then one night in 1911, disaster struck.
What happened?
I was stolen.
Who stole you?
We'll get there. For now, let's go talk to Picasso first.
Hello there, ladies.
Greetings.
What did I do to deserve these beautiful creatures before me? Care for a cigarette? Maybe a cool drink?
Did he?
Were you involved?
Involved with what?
Did you have any involvement in taking me in 1911?
Oh, I see. And you are
The victim of a kidnapping, of course.
Ah, the Mona Lisa. Well, you see, I had a friend at the time. Apollinaire was his name, a lovely poet. His secretary, Gary Pierre, knew I was studying the Iberian sculptures to make my new paintings, and he stole some of them to help me study them. Eventually, when you were stolen, however, the authorities returned back to Pierre and Apollinaire, which involved me, and became a whole mess. Eventually, we turned them over and begged to be let go. So, no, we did not have any involvement in stealing you, Mona. Answer your question?
It does. Thank you.
Yes, I don't know why anyone ever thought of it. With all due respect, I've never understood the craze. You're a quite boring portrait.
All right, here we go again. Picasso wasn't involved in taking me. We figured that out. But now he has to go and be an idiot, so we're not leaving. Excuse me?
But you, my dear, you are quite beautiful, I must say. Why don't you come take a seat next to me and we can see what I can turn you into? I see blues, yellows, greens. I see potential with some work.
Buzz off, pervert. She's with me. She's not with you, nor do her looks apply to your hand in fixing. And mine don't either, so what you have to say about the both of us is irrelevant.
Really?
Yes, really.
Shame. Leonardo spent all of those years trying to fix you before he died. Seems to me like he needed more time. But death must call. He must always answer.
Don't you dare speak of Leonardo that way. He was an expert of his work, and he made me into a masterpiece.
A master? The Last Supper might disagree. So boring and dull. The painting can't even keep itself on the walls. The man was just such a dimwit.
He was trying a new technique.
And it didn't work. Pity. Too lazy to even go back and fix it. The man couldn't finish a thing.
Well, he finished me. And my sibling and I are some of the most well-regarded paintings to ever exist, so buzz off.
Lisa, why don't we just leave? This is obviously not...
No, I'm not done. What makes you think you can speak to us this way?
I'm one of the most famous painters alive. I think I have an idea of what real beauty means.
Why does your definition of beauty define the way you can speak to us?
Well, didn't a man make you? Not to mention a man who fantasized about making weapons of destruction and horror. Sounds like a typical man to me.
No. Oh, but he was different. He was not
Giant
like that.
crossbows, different forms of destructive chariots. I never had much taste for war, though. It disgusts me, the way it destroyed people's lives. Your Leonardo did, though. Such a taste for blood. You know what I say? Make love, not war.
I don't like war either. It's terrible.
Oh, really? Why don't you come closer to me? Let me get a better look at you.
Okay.
No, Gwen, stop.
You remind me of a sweet lady of mine named Sylvette. I'd love to paint you.
Why don't you?
Gwen, stop.
Oh, well then, lovely. Take a seat there and let me get a good look at you.
Sure. But first, I'd love to ask you something.
Swing away.
What would you say your most famous painting is?
I would have to say Guernica, a massive painting about the bombing of a town in Spain.
Oh, that's horrible. My hometown was bombed as well. But you know what is such a pity? It's virtual now.
What does that mean?
That the only copy that exists now is a digital version. Pretty sure that most of your paintings are all probably destroyed. Only things that are left are pictures and holograms.
But that can't be true.
Oh, it is. Physical copies are illegal to own. Has to be digital.
But those paintings are meant to be beheld right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure you made them to be observed in a certain way. But, you know, Picasso, the way you treated the both of us was fucking disgusting. But Make love, not war, right? Seems to me like love and war aren't that much different to you. They're both a conquest. And what were your paintings destroyed by? The same thing you praise yourself to hate.
Who is this girl?
Karma's a bitch. Let's leave, Lisa. Are you okay, Lisa?
I'm fine. That was quite brave of you. I told you to stick up for yourself. I didn't know you would go to that level.
Well, I thought about what Grandma Helen would do. The way she would deal with assholes was always so cool.
Well, it was even better because you did it. You did it in your own special way. And that's what matters.
Thanks, Lisa. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
What's going on? There's something on your mind.
I'm just confused. Was Leonardo this horrible man of war? I thought he was a man who created, not someone who dreams of raising men down in the battlefield. Are all men just the same? I just don't know anymore.
Lisa, these men are horrible people. They are the prime example of what's wrong with the world. I think you've just had the bad luck of meeting a lot of bad ones.
I've seen a lot in my time. Every king, art critic, and schmuck alike. All of them deciding if I'm worthy enough of the fame I've been given and have earned. I don't feel like women have given me that. I want that so desperately. After all of this, I don't even want fame anymore. I just want to be seen by you.
Oh, Lisa.
You don't have to say anything. I'll finish my story and you can make a decision. This last person was the one who threw me into stardom, or what it was at least.
Wait, Mother Mary, Jesus, where am I?
You're in a random basement. Calm down.
Oh. Okay.
Do you not recognize me at all?
No, Lisa! Is that you?
It is.
Oh my! It's so good to see you again. How have you been?
Fine. How was jail?
Oh, wasn't that bad? Since Italy was so proud of you and I's business together, I only served 8 months. Plus, it helped you become a
global phenomenon and the most famous painting to ever exist. Yada, yada, yada.
If I can ask, why did you steal her?
In the Louvre, they had all these paintings by Italians. They goo-gooed and gagaed them like they were the second coming of Jesus. But on the streets, they treated us Italians like rats coming from the sewer. We were just workhorses to them. I was tired of it. I worked at the Louvre, and I knew I could get away with it since the French schmucks working there were so lazy. I wanted to take it back to Italy, where it belonged, in a place where Italians were actually appreciated in our own country.
Wow. That is horrible they treated you that way.
Yeah, well, you should have been a little smarter and not told the police in Italy that you had me.
I thought they would appreciate it. But I also needed the money. My mother was very sick and we did not have the funds for a doctor.
Maybe you could have not kept me at the bottom of a trunk for 3 years. That would have been a lot more caring coming from someone so proud of his country.
Well, I am sorry. I mean, you are a painting. I did not think of you as a breathing thing.
Well, I am. I'm right here in front of you telling you how that was for me. I understand that I'm just a painting, but I know I'm more than that. I don't forgive you.
Lisa, I am very sorry. I see that my actions have hurt you. I wish I could change that. I know anything I say probably won't change the way you feel, but I knew you were an Italian, and the thought of Napoleon stealing you infuriated me.
Did Napoleon steal you, Lisa? Why didn't you say that before when we were there?
No, he didn't. The French took me when Leonardo died in France.
Oh. I thought he did. I guess I shouldn't have stolen him. Wait, you met him?
We did, actually.
I hope you stuck it to that tiny little fuck. I used to piss on the books about him in libraries.
That's a little gross, but honestly, I don't blame you. Hey, he isn't out to hurt us.
Yes, he is. I don't know why you're not siding with me right now. Look at him.
Hey, I just thought of something. Maybe us Italians and the French aren't so different after all. Spaghetti and guillotine. They kind of sound similar, like spaghetti.
Look, all of the men that we've met so far have been awful. But he didn't look at you the way Napoleon did, or judge you the way Picasso did. He saw you as a great work of art from your country.
Or maybe it was just a way to make a lot of money. I don't buy this at all.
Yeah. I guess he could be right. I mean, he did apologize, though. That's pretty rare considering most of the people that we've talked to.
I don't care. I think I've just had enough.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Hello, my friends.
Leonardo, what are you doing here?
I thought I would drop in to say hello.
I didn't know you would be here. This is my friend Gwen. I'm telling her all about my history after you died.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And the same to you. How has your journey been?
Horrible, truthfully. Leonardo, who are you? Through this whole time, I've only heard awful things about you. They made me believe you were someone that I thought you were.
Well, I'm me. Other men's opinions about me are not something I'm interested in. Truthfully, I don't even know who these people are. Men are a strange bunch, always bickering and beaming about who can be the best.
Well, you are one.
Sorry?
You are a man?
Oh, yes. Well, yes, that is true. I knew them in a different way, but I also knew them as the way I am, correct?
They told me you were this warmongering person. Why were you so obsessed with war?
That's a good question. You knew me when I was far past those days. I think I had an obsession with death. In my early days, it was poorly placed with weapons. But then I looked at it for myself. Death swoops, and it takes. There is no accuracy in its precision. It merely drops its scythe and swings across the plains. There is no control, nor can you control it. You must simply let it swing, swing.
Did you ever consider what those inventions were doing to harm others?
I did. I had many years to reflect on that. I realized what I was doing was trying to fill the bloodlusts of terrible warlords. I thought I saw greatness in that work. But I opened the door to despair. I wish I had left it locked. I truly do.
I'm glad you changed. That is comforting to hear. Leonardo, I've been made famous by men from the moment I left your grasp in France. I just wish women had made that impact for me. I could have been something empowering to them. I could have shown them something you didn't even intend. But I was told time and time again how brilliant of a painting I am by men, not once hearing what a woman thinks of me.
I understand, Mona Lisa. Absolutely understand. You are put in an interesting position. Being the painting, I paint you from my perspective hundreds of years ago, but you observe as the times change. You evolve with time.
It is a massive burden to bear, Leonardo. I've never had the privilege to have that friendship with a woman. You were the only man I knew to be true to himself. It is just disheartening to hear your past. But I'm glad to know you. I'm glad you made me.
I am too. Does Gwen own you now?
She might. And I hope she will, but there are no promises. Thank you, Leonardo. Rest well.
I will. Continue to strive, my friend.
That's all I've got.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you know that you're the special person that you are because you're you. That's all I wanted to give you.
You did. I still really can't believe all of this happened, but you know, it worked.
You'll keep me? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll make so many memories together, so many revelations. I'll give you everything I have, everything. I want you to tell me what you see and tell me what you learn. Just us, woman to woman.
Woman to woman. You know, Lisa, I don't think I have to own you. Now just wait. Hear me out. We can be friends, equals. You teach me, I teach you. I don't want you to feel like property anymore. You've shown me that you're so much more than that, and I never want to make you feel that way again.
Thank you.
Grandma Helen would have wanted it that way. And so do I.
Thank you isn't enough to say how I feel, and that's right. She is in you. You have her strength plus your own, and you're gonna be like a
superhero?
What's that?
Well, it's like
ACT, open up!
Oh, fuck! Kyle had to have called them. Idiot! Oh, Lisa, you have two. You've got to be fucking kidding me. They can't take her. They can't. Oh. Fuck!
Open up!
Oh, coming! Just a minute! What is this? A Picasso! This can go. Don't worry, Lisa. I'll be right back.
That was so chill.
Quella quell'aria brillante, non piangrai farfallone amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girando, quelle belle turbante